Yes, you are live on Kiswahili TV UG. Elizoba nebiro abiri. Yes, Elizoba nebiro abiri na bina byokwezi byoko kubanza 2026. Yes. Kiswahili TV UG Elizoba nituenda kukoraho show tuenda kugamba issues zitazimwe na zimwe kandi tuzagamba byobululu. Yes, for the first time kuyanturugo mbururu tubetaka base kwanti discussing our handbit gender YouTube channel search ngezi kama Kiswahili TV UG, like ngo commenting sharing ejineya nya western eri muri chiga nyankole ya tujubaterireho ne yanyu kandi base kuba tutambulo misho kurungi mnonga. So ebintu ngwebiri niko bikutambula ku weekend ne batambuzeta weekend elieta muri yokwe muri kulungi nitwe turuje mukama nalinda tuho abwemba bazamu kama Yesu Kristo mwanji w'igurunensi wowe atutiro kandi turabwemba bazeye ya okuya kalunu katebwe 15 bya January 2026 rukalwe rwakana notuza kutangira abakulonda president kayesimbe presidents munana abesimbere kandi abo presidents munana electoral commission bwa nyuma yeshana munane kabasa kone yarangira generali Yoweri Kaguta Museveni bw'ekitebe kya NRM n'obuchweka nshanju na kamwe 0.25 bw'obyo kuba abayine president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni akabasa kuba narangirwa chairman electoral commission Justice Simon byabakama akabasa kuba namurangira kurungi mnonga kandi yakakutwa Robert Center Mchagulanyi n'obuchweka 21 n'obutundutundu n'abandi bakabasa kwamba kulataho akabalimu General Gregory Mugisha MUNTU akabalimu Baraka Munyagwa Urusania. That man is very intelligent. Baraka Munyagwa is very intelligent. Atukumbagira ngu wakwatu position okabata mwenere mu bongo bini bakabata mu ruling party Uganda wakujirebera levels za Russia na America ebitu kandi democratically opposition ine kuba neba erimo mwihanga. So niko byabase kuba mbitambula kandi cyonjo kimwe bakabasa kubandi batera obululu bwaba member of parliament nabo kuza kuchiko mwishenje olukuru gihanga kandi very many people bakabasa kubandi barabamu kandi abandi bakabasa kubandi babu tukarebe bikonji byamani bugwa nibetera hasi mukasheshe ka kibira 2015 rwakana abantu bingi bakabasa kwamba chera polling station bit bakaba disappointed no boma bwa biometric machine obuboma biometric machine obuboma obwokubasa kuprovinga omuntu ashobora nakoma bakatase mu cyawo nendanga muntu deno kabasa kubana okoma bitu ntuleba chairperson electoral commission akabasa kubana agenda clarifying kunji nagamba obwoma nko kuba wasa kuba muganga tukolese register atawe bigambo bingi bukagambwa abantu bingi bakagamba government yachikola intentionally obwoma kubwiyo. For you may talk because you are not in office, but one day when they will put you in an office umanyoro muntu otakalidinga one office for you think things they are like that. For example, we teachers, when you are the head teacher and the salary is off, salary for teachers emishare talo you a teacher no gamba ishomero teacher kujya sent, but when abana amanya why the money is not there. So a person who is not administrator when atari mwebembezi when aba naitaga services kandi olukuba no mwebembera yuno olukuba no manya bwenchi no nyigirize bwa mushonga sazi mwenazimu. So yes, it is true, of course, at that moment people had to talk, you blame electoral commission, Justice byabakama kaba Justice byabakama, but sometimes he came up and clarified why these machines didn't work by then. Hati you kandi ulige yogambe bigambe byawe zama TV zama radio gambe because you have a right. Uganda allows you to talk because of democracy, but sometimes democracy ke kurengesereza mugambe bitashimye kwa mbigambwa kandi ushanga umuntu wabevingo atko gambocho ngugu numajwa NRM. But we shall always talk the facts. Ni we work for chairman person electoral commission ninga bakakufuula the president of the Republic of Uganda bazombi bya Museveni, you repeat because tukiziye kubireba omuntu naija nga new leader promising democracy promising chi, but finally he ends up turning around ushanga wakola vice versa, and all those nibisha because you're experiencing a lot of challenges in office at is forcing behaving in that way. When you go to an office, can't repeating the kunjika munyete jeres umanyire omuntu otala actual TV noza wanu missing ebintu bya manhano. When you are a teacher, otali head teacher mu ishomero noba n'ogamba because toli mu office konka niyo bakutamu no behaving nk'oli kandi yo noba wasi noba na mubi kusinga oliya because kokusoma mu office behaviors zawe. Sometimes we employ our personal behaviors to employing to stake mu office atoshanga abantu bakutwala nkota ku delivering a service ninga nkolo kugamba kumi ninga okwezo wereza bibi. But the fact is behaviors zawe, the behaviors you are using to oppose, because waba no imuko kazaro ukagamba omuntu ukamuzuma ukamuzerega ukamugamba ukubi hati kandi wazo mu office noza gamba ki. The problem with Ugandans, we don't want to accept the reality. It's what the problem is. We don't want to accept. Afande Evans nakwakula Kampala na gulu webale kuboliyo kana giso kabende etwesije Evaristo ni onakwakula imoliyo mushayete jeizi. You understand, and thank you for the services you are delivering to this government. Kusima webale baguma Franco ni onakwakula Mugasha Ilnasan Education Service Commission Shema District ni wenakwakula webale kuba ola Swahili TV UG webale kuboliyo tubakula mnonga. Professor Elijah Dickens Mushemeza twakwakula webale kuba uli amukuto ogu gwa Swahili TV UG kandi ninja services tukabasa kuba delivering kulungi to you. Chairperson SC3 Kasana Sub County Mwesi Gildad ni twakwakula webale kuba Swahili TV UG. The teacher senior secondary school omukazi n'owamaani kandi n'omugamba ki toyine kyo basa wono wenda kwega senior administration wono nda kwega administration just contacting Miss Kamara Immaculate Bagonza naija kugambira how you are supposed to run an institution. Yes, chala Swahili TV UG wale banitugamba ebintu ebitakubasa kuombeka just ozenda haliya clicking okiziting olugo mu group orge you go and subscribe because ebitukugamba tibiri kujera mugasho konka. The fact is itwamazima ntugagamba nkugali nchona nigambira wakwata the mind opposition ebine na strategies zibine ukaja hati katwegite tube muncho kuleba these political parties they came to divide us because NRM no wekole birungi yunubireba nkebibi dupi yakole birungi urabireba nkebibi because of these political parties is tukubatwine hano konka. All in all, what we wanted on that day to country ndo businje kandi ubiro kandi abanyayuganda nchisinge nayi muri honwa mulije kandi mushemelirwe abwa kujangu. We didn't lose so much lives of people as people have been thinking of, but yes, when you're in Uganda, feel okay in terms of security and the rest. And if you oppose, then you must have the reason as why you oppose. But don't come up, because if the police has told you, take this way, and you take another way, what do you expect? They have told you, take Kabwe route, and you take Chitagata route. And then what do you expect? And when we are talking this, you need to understand. And let us use a sense. Let us analyze this situation. We should not come and talk vagantly. The government has failed to do this. The government has failed to do this. First, analyze why the government is doing this. Same applies to this. On the same day, before elections, UCC, Uganda Communication commission kabasakwanergaine how internet and social media platforms awombanza nanywa natwizi ndabanza nanywa natwizi. The issue of social media, the fact is the world is now operating on technology. And all businesses is running to social media and internet. That's the fact. And I myself am using internet. And I was affected because my businesses, some of them, they are online. I was affected. I was affected. But there is a reason why. The commission decided to switch off the internet and social media, and even up to now, the social media is still off. But they have a reason. Now you can't come and say, why did you close the internet? Why did you close the social media? You don't want to access this. You don't want to access information about the electoral commission activities. The question is, did you receive the results from electoral commission? The answer is yes. Before social media, there was TVs. There were TVs. They were there in operation. They were there. TVs can not have information. And the good thing, we use those sources. And when you are trying to analyze, now you want to begin with the negative side of closing the social media. Very many people lost their businesses. That's the fact. They lost their businesses. Most of them, including me, a lot of people, millions and millions of people in this country, they lost their businesses, they lost money because of the switch off of the social media and in public internet. It is true. It is true. But before you are looking at this, sometimes we need to adopt the change, and we need to accept that we have to go with changes, and we have to stand in within those changes that are brought on ground. We have to accept that. We are affected, but the good thing, the Electoral Commission did its work. They announced the results. The president was announced, and other seats were also announced respectively. Now, when you go to TikTok, sometimes you go there, you see someone is addressing President Museveni. Do you know the fountain of honor? I think, yes, we need to make money. We need money. And the world is crazy because we need money. But you look at this. Sometimes someone is getting the uniform of National Unity Platform, Nagizweka President Museveni, because of technology, because you want to create content. Do you know the fountain of honor? And you are doing it to the President of the Republic of Uganda. But you can't do this in Congo. Sorry, you can't do this in Kenya. When you go to Kenya, it is not there. How many people have you seen addressing the President of Tanzania? But here in Uganda, that liberty is there. For you, use social media the way how you want to use it. The way how you want to use it. But you are not looking at the people you are affecting. For you are using social media to express your opinions. But do you think people are receiving your opinions? For you are sending the message, but are people receiving what you are doing? It is not a matter of TikTok. Yes. Now, I'm trying to bring this point in relation to what happened and why, according to my perception, because it will give you an idea. You go down there, comment, react, go there, comment, like and share if you want. If you don't want, you leave it. But we have to talk the reality, and we need to change our perception. I haven't now switched to the mobile money. I'm still on the social media issue. Someone goes there, you create, you generate content. On the political line now. We normally see you, people, you're on TikTok. You normally watch these things. Now, you assume we were in the time of elections and you are accessing TikTok. Misinformation. You misinform the public about the electoral activities. This is what we are talking about. That to some extent, the government was right to switch off the internet and TikTok and social media and what. I was affected. I was 100% affected. But you should not carry this burden and you take it to the government. But they have the reason. You are not in security. You are not in security agencies. You are not in security organs that you understand these things. When they talk about cyber crimes, when they talk about misuse of social media and what, you are not looking at this, but you are looking at generating content and you have followers and the likes. But look at the perception. How are you going to use this social media by that time so that the country move on? To me, the UCC was right to do that, to me. But on the other way, they should know that they affected our businesses. But to me, they were right to do that because it's their work. Me, I know just this cover work, but the inner work, the inside activities, they know why they did that. And to me, they were right to do that by then, depending on how I know politics. And the politics of Ugandans, it is such kind of hey, and we're analyzing atola yenzira ligeyo nunda ndigeyo hureninte era government. It's when you feel up. Sorry, me, I use a common sense to analyze. I was affected, you were affected, we are all affected, and we should not carry that burden, and you should even stop the government across social media. You are not a politician. If you're a citizen, do your work as a citizen. Go and vote, wait for results. But bibyo simanyi, vote kabanje bichi, those are your things. Misconception age, we should leave it. Don't just go on TikTok, you talk, you go on Facebook, you talk. Leave him. But as long as you eat, you drink, and you are in your house, do what you are supposed to do. No one who will die for you. No one who will die for you. Do your work as a citizen. Do what you are supposed to do. Go and vote. Wait for results. Because alebyola yesibo kabula kubasa. Struggles. Hani biba kalulu. Hani bakulachi. Urunu urwane intalo zota manyiri. You will end up losing your life because of that. Let us advance, we Ugandans. The followers of Kiswahili TV UG online YouTube channel. You have to gamba no sense following, but by the time we shall have the followers, and the time will come and you need us. Today you may not need us because you are seeing we are not talking we are not talking content according to you. Because I know some of you, when I talk about TikTok, you go and subscribe. But we talk the facts. We have misuse of social media in Uganda. And when it comes to politics, you report what you don't know, you misinform the community. I have bachelor's degree. And you want me to reason like a person who didn't go to school. Yes, that's why I'm telling you that. And if you are the follower of Swahili TV and you follow us, listen and get what I have talked about. People, they are in businesses. People are voting to maintain, to control their businesses. Hey, you do. No. So the issue of social media, as I have told you, the UCC, according to me, was right to do that because I know politics to some extent. No matter no matter but let us talk the facts. Let us talk the facts, and if these facts zakutwara tuzayishimibwa ntuli, because if all the money that we have we borrow it to the government, the idea you have, you go and sit and meet the president and you expose your idea to him, then the country would be very far. But the problem we have individual perception, which is not good. I want to congratulate Balimwezo Ronald, Honorable, now is the Lord Mayor. The Lord Mayor, Kampala, capital city. I want to congratulate you for having that victory. We need change. When we have to accept change must be there. Change, yes, we need transformation. But we need transformation to what extent that you need transformation? You may be requesting for the change of government, but who is to replace? Do you have a replacement? It's what the question is. Do you have a replacement? So we congratulate you for for the victory and the level you have attained for being the road mayor, Kampala 2026-2031. And we also want to be on the other side with Elias Lukwago, the incumbent, that next time better, you will make it to the perception. But there's something I want to tell opposition, that the more you keep in that saga, the more you give other people the platform to raise. That when I say this, some people are saying, why NRM has defeated, why NRM has won to the extent, why delay this time? And they are using an opportunity for you when you are on the other side of fighting. Yes. I want to tell you this. I want to use the animal farm. There is a group of chameleons, there's a group of leopards, there's a group of cockroaches, there's a group of grasshoppers. They are all opposition groups. I'm using that context of animal farm. But you are all struggling to remove the group of elephants from leadership. But you have different ideologies. They expect to remove. If the other group of chameleons, the group of cockroaches, they have different ideologies, will they stand and remove the group of elephants? You must unite and fight for one cause. Now, when I saw this issue like giving cards, there is a strong opposition person here, and then you put your also person because you want to vote your party, such kind of stuff. When you bring all that stuff in that line, you may find you will not defeat your opponent. And that's why they are emerging and getting all that support. We congratulate Balimwezo for that victory, and you pick what I have said from the group of animal. The animal farm I have used it, the group of cockroaches, insects. Now, the issue of the mobile money, economists, they know it very well. I will not talk about that. Regulations are also needed. Yes, the commission was right. Just 2 days. We were affected by 2 days, all of us. I was affected, you were affected, but we have to accept that if you went to school and if you understand, even if you don't work but you understand it very well, you understand what I'm trying to talk about when we talk about the issue of the mobile money and what. Those people, they understand it better. But if you are in a shallow environment with a shallow mind, for you will complain, why did they switch off the mobile money? But these people, they know. Economists, go and visit them, they will tell you about that. The control and the regulation of money circulation and what. They will explain to you and you get that. And we are analyzing what happened. Because it's relative, it's better to find such issues. And may I speak what I know, what I don't know, I will not speak. Me, I will not tell that someone won in Kawempe, yet I don't know. I will tell you what I know so that we move on smartly. Yes. Yes, that's how we have to do it. Yes, Mugasila, Edwin, Nakwakula, webale kuodi okwe, webale kuoli Altra Geoffrey, those Luseke Secondary School, my friend Nakwakula, Kato Edgar, yes, gender responsive pedagogy, boss, Nakwakula niwe. Webale kuoli yo akasozi Lusekere, nimwe n'abakula mwebale kubayo, kandi mwebale kuba mutambula kulungi mnonga Actual TV UG, tulio kuba ntukweza. Chapaso nesisi Kabende sub county Kashwa James, na kutapinga uniwe webale kuola Actual TV UG, byamukama Julius Citizen, webale kuoliyo Actual TV UG. Head boy, tukamwesiga papayas, tukamwesiga oba tumwesiga papayas. Head boy is my friend Nakwakula webale, is a very great follower of Actual TV UG. Yeah, mukuluko bululu mwebale mwakome kampani bakalabamu baba talala bilemu. Next time better to just trying issue ya mobile manager twajimala. Now twaza issue kabasantu bantu la parliament this time base kuba nefuna lot of changes. Incumbents base kuba babatera bingi kandi na new incumbents baisha. I also want to go back to the animal farm. I also want to use that example. When you go to, you see the lion, the leopard, the hippo, the hyenas, such kind of stuff. When you relate those things that I'm talking about, the groups of animals and those animals that I'm talking about, you may think about traveling. You may think about struggling to remove a leopard from the other ladder. You may be struggling to remove a leopard from the forest. You remove a leopard from the other forest because it is deadly. It eats other animals. It causes chaos in the forest. It destroys crops. Now, the other person who thinks about a leopard destroying crops is right. It is perception. If you focus about removing James from parliament, but you are not looking at what James can do and what James has impacted on some issues, then you as a citizen, you don't know what you're doing. You may think about removing Mwishe Francis from parliament, Semujunganda. You are thinking about removing Abdu Katuntu because they are opposition people. But what do they do in parliament? And for you are talking, but when you go and sit with the speaker and the deputy speaker and you talk to them privately, they can tell you the impact of those people. The parliament is going to lose. This is the fact I'm telling you. Strong men. This is my platform. This is my YouTube channel. This is not a TV, which is under UCC and what and what. This is my YouTube channel, Kiswahili TV UG. This is my online YouTube channel. You like, follow, subscribe, and follow us. We have a lot of packages that we want to bring for you this time, and you need to welcome it so much so that we see how we can move on. Kiswahili TV, inform the world.